Should we say j'ai pu or je pouvais? J'ai su, je savais. Concordance de temps with si is another issue. That's easy. Indirect speech for the concordance de temps with si and the indirect speech. Again, there are places where you use imparfait and other intricate examples that I'm going to give you in this video. Good morning, Interneters. In the last video, we saw the basic level of imparfait and passé composé. This time, we are going to deal as much as possible with the differences between imparfait and passé composé on higher levels. Let's start. Concordance de temps with si. If you were to give me money, I would go to the cinema. Obtaining the money is not sure. Going also is not sure. It's an option maybe. Si tu me donnais de l'argent, j'irais au cinéma. Maybe you wouldn't give, or maybe I wouldn't go. All these nuances are included. Remember, if you want to express a probability, a possibility, or a dream, or a wish, you can use the si plus imparfait gives conditional present. Don't ever think that because we are using imparfait, it means it is in the past. It is the opposite. It is something that would happen in the future. Now, the second use in this higher level that I wanted to deal with is the use of imparfait in the indirect speech. Again, it is something that exists in English. John says it is raining. Now, what did John say? If you are answering this question, John said that it was raining. It was raining in French is imparfait. Il a dit qu'il pleuvait. He said, I am going to the cinema. Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? Or qu'est-ce qu'il disait? Any past tense, the present tense becomes imparfait. Il a dit qu'il allait au cinéma. So basically, this is the rule. The present tense becomes imparfait in the indirect speech. Now we are going to analyze a set of examples, after which we are going to try to explain why imparfait and why passé composé. Let's take, for instance, I went swimming, the weather was beautiful. We have to see here which is the main action and which is the secondary action among the two verbs. I went swimming is the main action. The weather was beautiful is the secondary action. So the main action will be passé composé and the secondary action will be imparfait. Je suis allé nager, il faisait beau. Before the pandemic, I used to go to this place very often. Frequency. I have been to this place only once. Action started, action finished. So this will be passé composé. Avant la pandémie, j'allais au cinéma très souvent. Avant la pandémie, je suis allé au cinéma seulement une fois. Dans les années 70, l'équipe indienne de cricket perdait presque tous les matchs. L'équipe indienne de cricket a gagné la Coupe du Monde 2 fois. You see the difference? Avant, je voulais toujours être le meilleur acteur, which is no more the case now. J'ai toujours voulu être le meilleur acteur. This means I still want to be the best actor. J'ai appris le français. This means you finished learning French. J'apprenais le français. This means somewhere the process got interrupted. En 2019, je vivais à Delhi. This period is not defined. You don't know when it started or when it ended. En 2019, j'ai vécu à Delhi. That means what? This period is very defined. It's very restricted. I lived in Delhi only this year. Il connaissait cette actrice quand il vivait à Mumbai. One example. This is all along the stay he used to know her. Il a connu cette actrice quand il vivait à Mumbai. This means more of he met this actress. Connaître takes the meaning of to meet. Il n'a jamais connu de femme. This is a different connotation, more of a romantic connotation or a sexual connotation. I'll give you this little table. Go through this. It might help you also, up to a certain extent at least, to choose between imparfait and passé composé. These are all connectors of time. Bon voyage en français.